The woman punched in that video is being held here at the Washtenaw County Jail along with her husband. The sheriff is promising a transparent process investigating what happened earlier this morning. He had to address protesters who showed up here earlier today, and that likely won't be the last time he'll have to do so.
You punched my mother 3 times like she was a whole guy.
This white sheriff deputy, seen repeatedly punching a black woman, is on administrative leave. The Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office reviewing his use of force caught on camera. The video going viral online and sparking outrage.
The officer that hit my mother should be fired completely. Not on the force, none of that.
Jaqueezy Diggins says deputies arrested both her mother and father early Tuesday morning. The sheriff's office says they and other police agencies were in the 2000 block of Peachcrest in Ypsilanti responding to a shooting. A 34-year-old woman was shot. Jaqueezy says there was a party in the street that night. An altercation broke out and shots were fired soon after. As deputies sought a potential suspect at Jaqueezy's home on Peachcrest, the sheriff's office claims her parents refused to leave the area when deputies set up a perimeter around the house. There was a dispute, and then this.
They asked her to back up, not to stop recording, they asked her to back up. And she did back up, and as you can see in the video, she backed up with her hands like this. And the officer still rushed my mom.
Jaqueezy claims deputies did not like that her mother was recording them. Her father was tasered.
He was doing what any man husband would do, and he was defending his wife when he punched her. And then after the fact, he did calm down to talk to one of the police officers, and another police officer came up and tased him when he was being calm.
So if I just see that image, look at that image like I did last night, like I've done several times today, I'm disturbed by it. It's unsettling, like I said. But here's the other part. I got to make sure I can't make an official decision or judgment until I get all the facts.
Washtenaw County Sheriff Jerry Clayton speaking with community leader Nate Frazier about the arrest and where things go from here.
So how we're going to evaluate this situation is we're going to look and try to determine the resistant behavior that was demonstrated. And then we're going to look at the officer's actions, see what options he had, and if his control or force was appropriate given the situation, the whole situation, and the resistant behavior of that person.
Now, the sheriff's office says after they gather all of the initial facts into what happened, they're going to hand everything over to another agency to conduct an investigation. In the meantime, the woman in that video, she and her husband are set to be arraigned tomorrow afternoon for obstruction of justice and possibly 2 other charges. At that same time, there's going to be another protest here at the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office. Huel, Taryn?
Well, Randy, certainly it's good to have that video for both investigations. But do we know if either the deputy or this couple have been in a situation like this before?
Well, the public information officer for the county sheriff's office says he does not know, that he's not aware of any other incident involving this deputy where there was questions about the use of force. Now, for the woman in that video, she has sued police in Taylor for harassment and also police in Canton for an arrest back in 2019 in which she was roughed up. There was video of that, and her daughter tells me that she was bruised up, roughed up in that arrest, sued both of those police departments. So this has happened with her before, and something that her daughter mentioned in the interview is that her mother and her dad are Moorish nationals, meaning that they don't feel that they are citizens perhaps of the United States, and they don't have to abide by the laws that other citizens, other Americans do, and that they are subject to their own laws, if you will. And so that oftentimes there's been a very much adversarial relationship between those who have that ideology and members of law enforcement. So that's something that will likely be delved into a bit more in the days, the weeks to come, as the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office continues this investigation and then hand it off to another police agency to conduct another investigation.